Hi there everyone, welcome to today's session. A little bit different today. We're going to do a bit of a cardiovascular workout, get the hearts going, get us a little bit more lively. Some of you have requested this. For those of you that might have been to some of my evening classes, occasionally we throw one of these in. So the difference this morning is trainers are on, water bottles at the ready just in case. You may need a little towel as well. It's going to be a mixture of doing a little bit of standing cardio work and then going down and doing a bit of Pilates in between. So it's what we call HiT Pilates, high intensity training, but we can take it lower as well. So that this session is the high one. I will do a lower version of that for those of you that might not feel they can jog around so much. So here we go. Normal start up, let's just check we're standing nice and right to start with. String through the back of the head, opening out wide across the shoulders, and then with that waist going, let's have a little drop back and forwards, loosening off the spine, finding those tummy muscles, and then find that mid position. From there, let's have a little reach up and stretch up. Up we go. For 3, 2, 1. Big swim round and down. Getting the whole body going, drawing in through the tummy, squatting down, stretching those shoulders. Keep going for another 3, 2, 1. Up we come, down to the middle, lifting those arms up, reaching up onto the toes, hands on the head, lower the heels, and then into that little dolphin dive where we curl up, reach out and come back up. And again, lift. Hands on head, dolphin dive. Keep going for another 3, 2. Last one, up we come. Hands on head, down we go. Coming around, stretching up and coming down. Let's have a little wide just to stretch the hips out, drawing in through the tummy, sinking down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, reaching to one side and back. I need more space. Over to the other side and back. Reach. I've changed to the dining room today. A bit more head height for me. Reach. So we're going side to side, stretching out those hips. 2 to go. And we're back into that middle, have a little march out. Bring those arms into the middle. Down weight as an out. Over we go, big stretch round and back. Through the middle. Out we go, over we go the other side. Once more each side. Last one coming up. From there, bring that other hand up, deep breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out, chin on chest, rolling down, drop the arms to the floor, hips to the ceiling, stretch all the way and then gently, gently come back up. And drop back down, and again, lifting up, reaching up, hands on head, curling down, stretch to the floor, the weight's on the front of the feet, and come back up. Last one. So we're stretching this spine out. We'll do a little bit of rotation after this, and then we'll get back into our normal, our main body of the class. So from here, shoulders are relaxed down, twisting round, coming back, round to the other side, coming back, twisting through that body, and back. Last one, round we go. Coming back into the middle, have a little march. So as I said, this session's a little bit more lively. If you're at all worried about your general health, you don't normally go running, jogging, take it easy. You don't need to do it, okay? You can just have a laugh and watch me doing it if you want. But if you're going to take part in it, take your time. If you start to feel too breathless, slow it down, okay? We're going to gently ramp it up to start with, gently ease it back down. Don't want you getting any injuries though, so really, really take care, folks, okay? So, we're going to start off with a little tap to the front. So little heel taps. These are called hamstring walks. We're stretching out those hamstrings. Have a little knee bend at the same time. Now, excuse the dining room as well. It's halfway been decorated. Floyd Man can't get in at the moment, so we're a little bit in disarray and a little bit boxed out. Keep going for 3, 2, 1, and march again. Just going to come forward a little bit. So from there, tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Gentle little tap. So we're slowly getting ourselves a little bit more active. Little squat down. All the time though, think about that upper body posture. We've still got that string through our head. We're still gently drawing in across the tummy. Keep going for another 3, 2, 1. Marching it out again. Big arms. Arm swinging helps get those hearts going. So some of you that might not feel about doing the standing sort of stuff, or have got people at home that can't do the standing, you can still swing your arms. Gets the heart going. Gets the lungs going. Keep going nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Heel taps. So we're slowly starting to get ourselves ramped up. If you're feeling a little bit more confident, we can add a little jump in. So we're tapping, but jump in between. Keep going. Nearly there. For 3, 2, 1. I'm going to skip the advert. Oh my goodness. Skip it. Oh, can't skip the advert. Keep marching. Take it to a jog. So we're going to do a little bit of alternating between the jogging and the hamstring curls. Going back onto the mat. Keep going. Higher knees. Keep going. Big high knees. Faster if you can. Slow it down if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Into those little hamstring taps. So this is part of our cardiovascular sort of workout. It's getting the heart and lungs going, but we're going to alternate it with some slower stuff as well, and some mat work in a moment as well. Little squat down. Three, 2, 1. Heels to bottom. This is where you wish you've got a big bottom. You can find it quicker with those heels. But again, you can stand and just do heels to bottom. Yeah? You can always do that if you can't do the jogging. Keep going. Working well. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're marching. Hamstring curls, hamstring curls, hamstring walk. Grab some water if you need to, folks. Keep going. We're all going to come out of this horrible time a lot fitter, hopefully, through all the different online resources out there, showing us all different exercises we can get up to. Those of you that link into the HarboroughPilates Facebook page, I put a link up yesterday to the Active Harbour site that's got loads of stuff for you to do. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go down on the mat. So, pop yourself Normal starting position. Wide across the chest. Think about those ribs. Sink down into the mat, drawing through your tummy. And we're going to start with some abdo prep. So hands are behind head, drawing through that tummy, flatten out that low back, rolling up, gently rolling down. We're thinking about that rib cage pulling towards your pelvis, working the front of your tummy. Breathing in to prepare, breathing out as you come up. This is your cardiovascular cool down, okay? This is a bit of recovery time. Lowering back down. Breath in, breath out. We've got 4 to go. Drawing in through that tummy, work it through the middle. 3. Last 2 coming up. And then we're going to get back into standing. Last one. Drawing in. Gently lowering down. Rolling over onto our sides, coming up into standing. Okay, we're going to go wide with our feet. The legs are going to go into a wide squat. We're going to do a little bit of boxercise. So, get those arms moving, hitting in front. Have a little body side to side as well. So we work those oblique muscles. Yeah, tummy's nice and strong in the middle. We're keeping straight. Keep going. Punching round. So with the high intensity training, we do around about 30 seconds to a minute of really high stuff like this. Well, not really high, but pretty high for us. And then we go down on the mats and do similar amount of time on the mats. So punching around. Change your punch to a punch forwards. Imagine you're smacking somebody on the nose. Bang, 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 bang. Smacking that virus away. Obviously at 2 meters. Keep going. Keep that squat on. Keep going for another. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax and come back down to the mat. Normal position, abdo prep again. Drawing in through your tummy. Gently coming up. Gently rolling back down. If you want to make it more difficult, you can come into your single tabletop or double tabletop. Drawing in through the tummy, flattening that lower back before you roll up. It's not the shoulders pulling you up. Okay, keep a little gap between your chin and your chest. Really feel that tummy work. It's better that you do fewer but better ones than loads of ones where you're cheating. So make that tummy work. We've got 5 to go. Up we come. Down we go. I've lost count. Got distracted by the fact I don't think I've charged my Fitbit up. Hope it registers all this. Coming over, up we go again, into our wide squat, into our boxing again. Boxing away. So we're going to do one more set of the abdo preps after this. Then we change our cardiovascular exercise and we change our floor work exercise. Swinging with those shoulders, get those shoulders going round. A little bit of a twist through the body. Twisting round. Drawing in through the tummy. Keep going. We change to those front ones in a moment. And pushing out frontwards. You go faster if you want to. Drawing in through that tummy, keep the body straight, shoulders down. Knees are still wide in that squat. We're working the thighs as well. Keep going, keep going. For 4, 3, 2, 1, down we go onto the mat again. Last lot of abdo preps. Okay, so elbows out wide, drawing in. Let's make it obliques this time. So we're going to come up and across, lower back down, in to prepare, lifting on the out breath, roll the other way, back to the middle, drawing in and over. If you're feeling pretty good, you can do the one where we roll round rather than stopping at the halfway point where we do that little scoopy movement. Just works that tummy a little bit harder, but do it at your own pace, resting if you need to, taking some water if you need to as well after this. Squeezing in, lowering back down, up we go on the other side, back we go down, up we come, lower back down, down we go. 4 to go. Round to the other side. 3 more, really pulling in through that tummy, working it, working it, working it. If you start to tire too much, then rest. Listen to your body. We've got 1 more after this one, we're nearly there. Squeezing, back we come, last one. Over we go, and rest down. Just checking my distance. Oh, I'm not going to be able to double leg stretch, okay? Come on up, have a little break and a drink if you need one. And for our aerobics this time, we're going to do some lunges. We're going to lunge to the front and drop. Change leg, drop. Okay, we can add some arms in. Hopefully you're not hearing my squeaky floorboard. I've only got 1 floorboard in this room, but I'm on it. Nice all concrete. Down we go. Keep going. Of course, if you wanted to make it even more difficult, you could add hand weights. If you haven't got any hand weights, if you've got some tins left in the cupboard, they work well. Or drinks bottles, old plastic drinks bottles. You can fill them up with water or pulses, anything to give them a bit of weight. Keep going with these squats. We're going to make different squats each time we go down. Okay, so 3 to go, 2, last one. Good stuff. Back down onto the mat. I'm moving down a little bit. Okay, from there, drawing in through the middle, bring those arms up. We're going to double leg stretch, level 2. The arms are going to reach back, stretch out that leg, and draw back in. Now it's important you try and stay as flat as you can, so keep centered through the middle, reach from fingertip to toe, and back in. So just because we're doing it slightly differently today, don't forget your technique. Use this rest period to really focus on your body and use your breathing. Help your breathing slow down after that aerobics. Breathing in to prepare, out as we reach out. Hold for that in-breath. Breathe out as we come back. Stretch away. Draw back in. Reach away. Come back in. Last 2. Coming back. Last 1. Coming back in. Come over onto your side and we're up again. Okay, so this time we're going to lunge sideways. So take a lunge to the side and back. Change sides. Lunge to the side. Keeping nice and upright, drawing in through the middle. So I hope you're all finding different things to keep you occupied during locking. My garden's starting to look okay. My new hens are starting to settle in. Still not completely mixing. Keep with this lunging. Out we go. Drawing in through your tummy. So we're working the bottom, the thighs and the core. Okay. One more each side. Good stuff. Back down we go. Double leg stretch again. So, arms come up towards the ceiling. Palms face in or away. In's a good position if you've got shoulder problems. Drawing in through your tummy. Stretch away, fingertips to toes. Hold for that in breath. On the out breath, come back. Changing over. Coming back. Centre through that middle, remember. Half of that leg just above the mat as you reach out. Drawing back in. Reaching away. Coming back in. Slowing that breathing down, recovering from that slightly higher intensity lunges. We're going to up that intensity next time, but if you're not comfortable with doing it, you stick to that lower level or just do normal squats. Anything to start just raising that heartbeat a little bit more. Reaching out, final two. Coming back in. Centre through that middle, reach away. Come back in. Roll over onto your side, come back up. So, if you wanted to make it a little bit more high intensity this time, we spring between the two. But as I say, if you're more comfortable just doing that type of squat we just did, then that's fine. Okay? Keep going. Springing round. Keep going. Pressure on me, isn't there, to keep going for the full 30 seconds. Not that I'm timing this, because you know what I'm like. Hopeless with the numbers and the timing. Drawing in through that tummy. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we go. Whew. That was the last one of those, you'll be glad to know. From here, let's double leg stretch. In fact, what we'll do is we'll change it to our shoulder bridge, but add our double leg stretch arms. So, from there, drawing in through your tummy, peel up into that shoulder bridge, straight line knees, hips, shoulders, arms come up, we reach over, leave the arms there, and lower back down, bit by bit by bit. Arms come back up towards the ceiling. Drawing through your tummy. Squeeze and lift up. Reach back this time for 1. And again. 2. Hold them there. And slowly down. Up to the ceiling. Drawing in through your tummy. Peel that shoulder bridge up, straight line, big toes are down. Reach back for 3 this time. 2. And up. Last one. Come back up. Drop down bit by bit. Okay, 4 this time. Drawing in. Squeezing, leaving that bridge up, hold up through your tummy, stretch over, and back to the middle. 3. Try not to bump into your wall like me. 2. Last one. Bring those arms up and gently roll back down. Lower those arms down. Over onto your side. We're back up again. Okay, so we've lunged to the front, we've lunged to the side. Let's lunge backwards. So back lunge and to the middle, back lunge to the middle. So we're starting it off nice and steady. She said after a wobble. Keep going, reach back and down. You can add some arms. But again, if you're not happy doing the reverse lunges, you can just do a normal lunge. You can just do a squat. Anything to work all the legs and a bit more of your body and the arms. Keep going. Four to go. Back to the middle and down. Okay. Still in that shoulder bridge though. Drawing in through your tummy. Rolling up. Straight line. From there, reach your leg out. Oops, excuse me, I'm going to dry. So we shoulder bridge level 2 if you can, where you straighten the knee. But if that's too much for you, we just do the heels. So, rolling up, straight line, keep the hips level, reach out and back, other side, nice and solid through that bridge, gently roll back down. If you're not happy with that, just lift a heel, either side, and then down. Go with the levels that you can cope with. Drawing up, if you can, reach out, back in, reach out, back in. Let's do 4 this time. Keep working that bottom, working that tummy, and roll back down. Last one coming up, drawing in, lifting up, squeeze, another 4-1 this time. Reach, keep that tummy working, bottom's working. Relaxing through the shoulders, wide shoulders. Notice the knee doesn't go up towards the ceiling, we just open out at the knee. And roll gently back down, resting there. Up we get. Final time before with the final lot of bridges, and then we start to wind it down a little bit. Right, grab a drink yourselves if you need it. So, what should we do this time? We're just going to march. Nice high marching. Big arms, big knees. But then we're going to change it to fast feet. Little tiny fast feet. Sideward jumps. Nice and light on your feet. Fast feet forwards. But again, you can just march it. You don't have to go fast. Little sideward jumps. Fast feet forward. Sideward jumps. Fast feet forward. Keep going. Sideways. For 3, 2 and 1. Pop yourself down. We're going to do most of it on the floor now, you'll be glad to know. Grab your drink, grab a towel if you need it. Last lot of shoulder bridging. Feet and knees hip width apart. Drawing in through your tummy. Peeling up. Nice and high from knees, hips and shoulders. Reach the leg this time up towards the ceiling. Stretch it out. Down to the floor, back up, fold and down. Up, reach, down, up, fold and back. Now if that's too much for you, stick with any of those other levels that we've done. It can be a normal level 1, level 2 where we open out, or you can come up for this one. So we're drawing in, tight through your tummies, tight through your bottom, up to the ceiling, stretch out, reach down, back up, fold and down. Try and keep this back nice and still all the way through the movement. So as you reach down, still keep nice and straight in the middle. Back and roll back down. Drawing in through your tummy, squeezing up, tight through the bottom. Lift, reach away, down to the floor, up to the ceiling, back in and down. Reach, down, up, and lower back down. 2 more to go. Drawing in, squeeze and lift, tight through the bottom. Up we go, stretch out, down and up and back. Changing to the other side. Reach away, down, up, back in, and lower back down. Was that 2 more? That's enough, I think. Rest down there, bring one knee up towards you, give it a good cuddle in, stretch out that lower back. From here, we're going to have a hamstring stretch while we're here. So if you've got a band handy, or your towel, pop your foot through it. Stretch out that leg, toes towards your heels away, slide the other leg if you want to. Holding it there. Big old stretch. Deep breath in. Breath out. As you breathe out, try and squeeze that little extra. Hold there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bend that leg down. Let's get the other one going. Bring it in towards you first, give it a nice cuddle in. Pop the band over your foot. Stretch it up towards the ceiling, heels away, toes down. Slide the other leg if you want. Holding that nice big long stretch. Holding it there. Push that heel away. Get that knee as straight as you can. Breath in. Breath out. Big stretch. 3, 2, 1. Gently bring that leg down. Bring the feet and knees together. Take the arms out to the side. Knees go over one way, head goes the other. For our hip twist level 2. Drawing in through your tummy, then we'll roll back over the other way. Oh, clunk. Nice. Love a little click in the back. Once more each side, really stretching over. Last one. Big stretch. Then come back into the middle. Let's stretch out these bottom muscles. So, if we pop one heel, so I'm putting my left leg over the other knee, the right knee. We bring the right leg up towards me, holding onto that right leg. So it's through the middle of my legs. So the gap in between my legs and pulling up through that. If you can't reach down to do it, you can use stretching straps or your towel to hold on that leg to lift it up. Yeah, so there's always an option to do that. But if you get the stretch without lifting the leg up, that's fine. You can leave it down on the ground, the other one down on the ground. Holding there. Pop the weight towards that leg that you're holding on to. For 3, 2, 1. Gently lower down. Change over to the other side. Knee drops out. Drawing in through your tummy. Lift that other leg up. Squeezing in. Holding that there. Deep breath in. Enjoy the stretch. Breathe out. As you breathe out, stretch a bit further. And then gently lower that leg down. That stretch those out. Let's come over onto our hands and knees. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Have a little cat stretch up. And drop back down the other way. And again, toe down, head down. Reaching up. Gently rolling back down. Last one, up we come. Really stretch through those shoulders, stretch that lower back, and then from there, try and sit back onto your heels, reach those arms out in front. Stretching all the way through the back. And remember, you can always take those knees out a little bit if you want to get a little bit lower down to get the stretch. Stretching out there. And let's do a thread the needle while we're down here. So slide one leg out. I've got my left leg out. The right arm comes up to the ceiling. And then we thread it through and underneath. You can rest your head down if you want to. Come back up. And through. And up. Through we go again. Change over to the other side. So right leg back, left arm goes up, comes through. Up we go again. Coming through. Last one. Underneath. Coming back into the middle. Tuck the toes in. We're going to get up. You can get up however you want to, but I'm going to get up through the downward dog where you tuck the toes in, come up into your leg pulling prone position, stretch out. Walk yourself back, come up into standing. Sort your trousers out, sort your t-shirts out, hair. Have a little shake out. Hopefully that's been okay for you. A little bit of a different session for a lot of you. As I say, might be worth just checking it out before trying. I can do a lower version. I can do, we can go higher. We can add some different stuff in if people want that sort of thing. I'm only going to put one of these on a week. I'll put a couple of the other versions on each week as well, so the more normal Pilates, if you like. Let's have our final roll downs, but before that, let's stretch out those calf muscles. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Lunge forward, hold that stretch there. Make sure that back leg's nice and straight. And push on your imaginary wall. Getting that nice stretch there. So we'll do a couple of normal sessions next week. If you want to make it more difficult, as I say, you can use something at home to make weights, to make it a little bit harder work on the arms. If anybody fancies getting any equipment, like the small balls, the squidgy balls, anything like that, you can always let me know. I can order some of those in for you, or I can send you the link to order them through APPI and they can send them out to you. Let's change legs, because some of you might want to use some of the equipment like the big ball. It's nice to get that extra stretch over the top of the body. And they're not too expensive to get. You're not spending the money on the lessons, so you might want to get your kit in. Just an idea. Stretch forwards. Holding that stretch there. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into the middle. Lift those arms up. Big stretch up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Stretch wide. And again, up we go. Deep breath in, hands on head. Shoulders up, shoulders down, chin on chest. Let the arms drop forward, hips to the ceiling. Big old stretch. Gently, gently roll back up. Drop the arms down. And again. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Chin on chest, rolling down, reach down towards the floor. At the bottom, take a deep breath in. Breath out, reach a bit further. Gently come back up, bit by bit by bit. Restack yourself, think about that posture. Straight across the tummy. Tightening it up a little bit, lift it up gently through the chest, opening the shoulders. Breath out, breath in. All the way up to the ceiling. And a breath out. Knees are nice and relaxed. Breath in. And breath out. Well done, folks. Hope you're all staying well, staying fit, mentally and physically. And stay safe. Hope to see you all soon on the other end.